I want to talk to you about one of the steps in how we work with neurogenic illness, and kind of a technique that I use that I call talk tracks. So I had a client who, she came in because she can't sleep. Well, I have a lot of clients that come in because they can't sleep. But for this particular one, her story really kind of exemplified what's happening in the body. So she is a neurogenic client because she has spent a long part of her life in a sympathetic fight or flight dominant state. And so the idea of the body sleeping when you are in a fight or flight state, not going to happen. There's a tiger at your door. Your subconscious mind is going to say, hey, I need to keep you somewhat awake just in case something bad were to happen. I'm not really going to let you sleep. And she said, yeah, but could this be happening for years and years? I'm like, absolutely. It is a program no different than a computer program that once it puts in the computer, it plays it out perfectly. And so I was giving her an example of what a talk track is. And this woman who couldn't sleep was literally drooping in her chair as she was listening to the talk track. But what we identified was we acknowledged the symptoms that were happening, that there was a reason her body wasn't sleeping. It did not feel safe. And so she had gotten in this pattern and this routine of going to bed at the same time and using the same pillows and using the same comforter and then laying there while she didn't sleep. So we have to shake up the program a little bit. We have to do some things differently. So we have to put her in a different environment, and we have to maybe change the side of the bed and change the pillows and then put in new information at the same time. So we shifted the presentation, the routine, and the environment, and then we had already pre-planned, knowing what her symptoms were. Her body doesn't sleep because then it gets really tight and rigid, and then she lays there, and then her toes get really sore by the morning because she doesn't even realize that she's not letting her calves relax. Her toes are straight up, and she is laying just flat. It's almost like she is in a panic posture even. So her muscles are tight. Her breathing does not relax. She can feel the dysregulated heart. And so we did the NUCOG process. We boxed those out. We identified the physical symptoms, the physical expressions of what the nervous system was going through. And then we came up with a talk track for that. So then that night, when she changed her environment, she changed her routine, she laid differently. She used different blankets, different pillows, had a different experience, and then turned on my talk track. Now you can do this for yourself, or you can have somebody record it for you. My voice was soothing enough to her, and she wasn't going to trust and listen to her own voice. So we decided that it was going to be my voice that we were going to use. And so I'm going to give you a little bit of an example. Feel free to fast forward this video and use this talk track if you also are finding some difficulty sleeping. So if you're finding difficulty sleeping, I want you to get into that sleeping posture. And I'm just acknowledging, body, all of the ways that you've kept me safe. And I thank you. I thank you that back then that was necessary. We needed my muscles to tense in case I had to run, because there were situations that I had to run, and we needed my breath to come in short bursts because I had to prepare to get away. And I just need to tell you, nervous system, that I thank you, but I don't need that programming anymore. I'm safe. I am in my home. I have a safe home. I have a safe, warm bed. I am comfortable. I am relaxed. I'm in a safe situation in my life. And so I just need us to separate the timeline. What was then is not now. But I thank you, and I'm so filled with gratitude. And now, because I am not in a state where I'm running from a tiger, I recognize that my body is just using my peacetime now because I've created space for what I repressed before. It doesn't mean I'm getting worse. It doesn't mean I won't heal. It means I am in process. It means I am in a peaceful enough state where these old expressions can come up now into my focus and get released. So now is a time for me to rest and recover. And I promise I will pick back up on the work tomorrow when I wake up. But right now I get to just enjoy the feeling of my body relaxing and my muscles being soft and supple. And I know that I don't have to stay alert to anything that could be coming, but I know that my body will wake me if I need something during the night. So I just want you to use that as an example, as an idea of how we need to acknowledge the body, acknowledge the nervous system's programming, and then dissociate the time frames. What was then does not have to be what is now. So I hope that helps. If you're looking for your own personal healing, you can contact me using an email, healthhelp@live.com. Keep watching more videos and learn and start applying this stuff for yourself. We'll talk soon.